And Bannock coming up for his 5th kick. And good distance with that kick to the forward pocket. Comes to the back of the pack. Mitchell lost his footing at the vital time. Burke there for Fitzroy. In the goal square, Roos. And good use of the ball out of defence. Here's Aythorne. His kick up towards centre wing. Strooper dives after it. Gathers. Back to Aythorne, but the hand pass was bad. Under pressure, he lost it. Stolen red hot. Good play by Knights. And in the forward pocket, the mark has been taken by Young.
Oh, he's a good player, this guy. He reads it really well, Barry Young. He's just got that natural talent, Drew, to get in the right spot at the right time. That's something you're born with. You don't learn that.
Well, this is his 14th possession, and we're midway through the second quarter. And the kick. Will it come back with the wind? It does. Beauty.
Well, the Tigers are absolutely blitzing Fitzroy in a very poor performance by Fitzroy, but let's give credit to the Tigers. They've moved on to 7-7 to 2-4, and this man is killing them. Barry Young, as he read that, well, he got in the spot to receive that long kick for Knights. It was clever play by Knights, and then a beautiful kick straight through the middle. Fitzroy will really have to get a move on now. Richmond dominating the game. Cool Ross Lyon to try to crash his way through the pack. Trent Nichols off the ground. Now it's Scott Clayton in soccer tactics. What can they do? They're playing in front. Look at Bowden. They're full of enthusiasm. Here's Wheildon getting onto the left foot. He's got an open goal. Will it come back? It won't. They need goals, and they need them quickly. Darren Wheildon has missed, so 2-5, plays 7-7, 5 goals to the margin.
And in this quarter, Pete, it's been 4-1 to 3 behind. So Richmond have thrashed them in this second quarter. Here's Young again, possession 15. And look at that, measured off beautifully to Lambert. Richmond running amok. Left footer by Lambert is good. Free, what a mark. He took Blakey out of it and then propped and took the mark in front of his face. Tony Free just outside 50 metres. Bit of a gale behind him. He's not without a chance. He hoists it high. It's close. Oh, was it touched? Just. Whew.
Right on the line. I'll tell you what, it was very close. As you said, that really floated, and Free's been excellent. Gee, they've had some good players. It's hard to individualise, but they've had Free, Hamilton's been excellent, Lambert, Knights, Young, Nichols. They've just had good players everywhere. Michael Mitchell, and to think probably the best player of the year didn't take his place in the side. Now here's David Cloak. And the Richmond supporters finding voice, and they're running a little bit quicker and running harder at the ball. Jeff Hogg, oh, good use of the body. Now the Fitzroy players might try and claim that was a hip out, but that was just sheer strength. Beautiful mark, Jeffrey Hogg. He stood his ground. He just, oh, Peter Hudson fashion, stuck the backside out and the hip all in one. Bang, and one grab mark directly in front for his second goal. He's popped it through. Another one to the Tigers.
And Fitzroy right out of their depth at the moment. Ross Lyon has been very quiet. Just gets the kick away out of the middle. Steady mark taken by Powell in defence for the Tigers. Wants to go across the half-back flank. Options are covered a bit, so he goes further up the ground to the wing. Goodwin couldn't take the mark, but he'll get the free. Andy Goodwin up towards half-forward flank. Give it to Young. He's had the ball all day. Couldn't get it that time. Roos to Armstrong. Round the outer side. Fitzroy man at the back really should have taken the mark. It comes to Lyon. Lyon's kick is high. Wheildon. 40 metres out. Clever kick up towards full forward, and the mark is taken by Lynch. No, not paid. It comes down here to Dundas. He goes for goal and kicks it. The Lions first for the quarter, and it's taken them nearly 20 minutes.
Well, did they need that one from Matthew Dundas? A very timely goal. They've moved on Fitzroy to 3-5. Richmond 8-8. Well, it looked like being a certain mark to Lynch. He couldn't take a good effort by Lees to make the spoil. It could actually have been paid a mark. 9 times out of 10 that would be paid. The umpire let it go. No mark. Back to the centre. Can they get another couple? They need them. They've got 8 minutes of play left in this quarter. There's Nichols going to half forward. Mark Aythorne repels that attack and goes wide with Scott Clayton. Oh, Clayton nearly ran straight into Bannock. The kick to half forward is taken by Lees, who's improved in the last couple of weeks. He did a very good job at Hawthorn against Dermot Brereton. Kicked off the ground by Lambert. Ross Lyon in after it. Oh, Lambert goes and gets it again. That was good play. And he's got a loose man out wide in Nichols, who takes the mark at centre wing. Now the lead is by Mitchell. They won't catch him. Look at the pace of Mitchell. He's just too quick once he leads. They're impossible to get in front of. Now he's got an open goal. Players converge. Stephen Ryan grabs it, hooks it through another one to the Tigers. They're on fire. Well, what can Fitzroy do? 9-8 plays 3-5.
That was great play by Lambert back near the centre of the ground. Got his hands on it twice, and the second time his kick was absolutely beautiful to Nichols, who burnt off the opposition. Mitchell led well, popped it up, and even though Ryan couldn't take the mark, he was able to recover and kick the goal. This is an onslaught here by the Tigers in the second quarter. They've added 6 goals too, and Fitzroy have added 1-3. This would be the Tigers' best quarter for the season after losing their first 4 games. Lyon is having a shocker. Delena, pressure in there. Look at the tackling. Well, there's a high one, and Armstrong, ooh, I thought he'd get a free kick. The umpire will ball it up.
Fitzroy have got a good player out there today, Drew.
No, they are really struggling. Cloak against Rendell. Cloak wins beautifully down to Bauer. Brendan Bauer playing on the ball. Young almost with one hand. Through goes Goodwin. Kept it out in front. Andy Goodwin. Just offline.
It was funny to watch Goodwin. Then the arms went up in the air. I think when he put it to boot, he thought this is through, and he got a bit of a shock. But 18 shots to 8. Well, that tells the story. They are far more desperate than Fitzroy, Richmond. They really want to win this game. Kicked off the ground. That was by Matt Rendell to half forward. Now a chance for Lynch, Alistair Lynch, who hasn't had a good year. Now he's lost it, and that was weight of numbers in, and Bannock's looked very, very impressive. A cool customer. Good one! Oh, diving mark, a good one. Good one to good win.
Andy Goodwin.
Yes, as he goes to the pocket, ruses the flyer at the back, but he can't get it over the line. There's Knights going to ground. Oh, that's a bad decision. Knights had that ball, dropped it red hot, and then appealed for holding the man, and he got it. Now the leader's on by Hogg. Good lead. Hogg, was it in the back? Umpire says no. It's grabbed by Aythorne. Mark Aythorne. Barry Young. Oh, good play as he punches it to ground. Very disciplined play. Matthew Knights looking for someone to lead. Gale at the back. And also there for Fitzroy was Ruse. All dangerous to Michael Gale. Nearly brought down. Very strong player though, Gale, as he looks for Rendell. And Rendell takes the mark at half back.
David Cloak started the match on the bench and came on in the first, after 15 minutes in the first quarter. He's been out there for the whole of the second quarter, but this time Rendell beat him to it. His kick over centre wing. Clayton. Pressure from Bannock. Might be unkind to Scott Clayton, but he's getting to the older end of the scale, and Michael Bannock at the Bannock at the other end of the scale.
Good to see the young bloke pushing and shoving and showing the older bloke that he's around too.
Anthony Bannock. Actually, I heard somebody say probably had hair under his armpits when he was 10. That's probably right. Up towards half forward. And this is bouncing in on end and gaining a lot of ground for the Tigers. Lambert caught by Ruse. This time he is holding it, or throwing it, says the umpire. And free kick perhaps like he should have been the last time.
Oh, no doubt. He dropped the other one red hot. But there's Ruse, in my opinion, his rightful place. Centre back. He won a Brownlow medal there. Or became second. What am I saying? Second, I should say.
Should have, some say.
Yeah, he should have. As we see, Tony Free up in front of goal. Pressure on, but he's equal to the task, Michael Gale. He's been one of their better players. He's trying his heart out. He goes wide to Baldwin. Or is it Aythorne? I'll have a look in a sec as we see Lynch going in after it. Brockhurst is there. Now it's Trent Nichols. Back it comes to Hogg. In fact, that player I mentioned a moment ago for Fitzroy was Mark Aythorne, former Footscray player. He looks very much like Baldwin, plays a very similar game. There's White and Nichols. In after and it's Forstall. Very impressive today, Richmond. 3.5 minutes of play left in the second quarter. They lead 9-9 to 3-5.
A 40-point lead, do you mind, to the Tigers, who haven't won a game for the year. Pushing the back. Free kick to Fitzroy. The last man to stand up is Carl Delena to take the free at right half-back flank.
You're right, Austin's going to say some harsh words at half-time, I feel.
Well, they're nearly going to need to kick about 12 goals in the third quarter to get back into this. Oh, good mark. No, mark not paid. Well, not taken by Lynch. Ryan. Lyon. Tackling's pretty fierce. Whipped away by Bauer. Here's kick down towards half-forward flank. Mitchell! Whoa! What a mark, Michael Mitchell!
That will be the mark of the year, in my opinion. That is sensational, Drew.
He was up there for a week and juggled it all the way down.
Oh, brilliant.
Kick by Mitchell. Make it a goal, son. It's a mighty kick, but just offline.
Oh, he really got himself in the position for that mark. We must remember a few years ago in Western Australia, he took the mark of the year when he stood on a guy's head to take one mark. It was the most brilliant mark I've ever seen. But I'll tell you what, that will go close to the mark of the year. There's Brockhurst. Bringing it to half-back Rendell. Runs around to the centre-back area and a long kick to half-forward. Oh, Bannock, he's got an old head on young shoulders, or young head on old shoulders, whichever way you want to look at it. There's Nichols to half-forward. Hogg, an open goal. Hooks it back. It's another one to the Tigers.
Today's match.
The man with the haircut was reported for a charge.
Time now to check the CUB AFL Premiership Season League ladder.
And the moves on the ladder, Footscray moving ahead of Carlton and Richmond off the bottom by percentage, now ahead of Fitzroy. Now the matches to complete round 5 and the weekend coming up, St Kilda and Collingwood at the MCG. And nobody gave the Tigers a chance making the trip down to Cardinia Park. Last year, Geelong had thrashed them both times.